Okay, so we wish to make a model of something like an LED. Get your calipers out, measure it 40 by 40 by, the metal part is, call that 11 millimeters thick. I think that actual LED part is only 35, and then the bit in the middle is sort of 31 by sort of 30, and it's offset a little bit, and there's this little sort of shape in the middle here which is maybe 3, something like that. Yeah, roughly 3. We've got these little fins on the back which are sort of about a millimetre thick, and if we go between two of them it's roughly 4, so that means the gap is, they're on a 3mm pitch, so it's a fin and then a gap of 2 or something like that, thereabouts. I'm not going to model those too closely. So anyway, we can make a model of this, so it looks pretty representative in 123D design. Okay, we're going to have a go at doing a commentary for a video I did earlier on. This is the creation of the LED. So we start off by bringing up a box, and we set the dimensions to 40 by 40 by 11, and that represents the metal heatsink. Set the colour to black and apply the overlay by clicking on the item and check it is black. Click away from it so it's not highlighted anymore. Yep, that's a rectangle, it's black, great. Now we make the white part for the LED, insert a box. Now this thing was 31 by 30, so we enter at the bottom of the screen, actually 35 by 40. Yes, this is the white part of the LED by 1mm thick. I'm going to rotate that so it's the same way up as I'm used to looking at these LEDs. It makes it easier when it's oriented the right way around. So that will be white when it's actually the LED. So let's colour it in. Click on the material, click on the colour. Okay, it's applied it. I sometimes find that the colours don't actually apply unless you go back and click on individual items again. It's all a bit strange. Okay, so that's the LED. I don't particularly like the motley effect, but it'll do. And it occurred to me I would move that, but no, I'll use snap. Click on the faces that you want it to collect together, and it will centre them as well. It's not always convenient that it centres them, but at least it aligns them correctly. Look down straight from the top, looking pretty good. Okay, I'm going to do another box which will be the yellow part of the LED, which if I remember correctly is 31 by 30 by 1mm thick. So there's 30 by 31 by 1mm at the bottom of the screen. So that's the material, which will be bright yellow. And here we see we've clicked on it and it hasn't applied it, so I'll have to do that again. Material yellow, move that around a bit. Is it going to apply it? Maybe we have to click on overlay this time. Yes, we do. There we go. So at least we've got the colour on the rectangle now. And we'll do snap again to assemble that part to that part. It's not quite in the right place though, so we'll have to move that. So look at it directly down from the top. I'm going to turn snap off down to 0.5 millimetre because I know it's 1.5 millimeters from the top. So with that on, we'll click on the thing to select it, click on move it up till it's aligned with the top, and then 1, 2, 3, there we go, 1.5 millimeters down. So that's a lot of our LED constructed. Next we'll move it off to one side by 50 millimeters. That's where snap comes in very handy. We're going to make the little cutout in the bottom of it, which is a 3mm radius, so 1.5 millimeter, no, 3mm diameter, 1.5 millimeter radius notch. So I'm going to move that notch in a moment, once I've changed the snap grid from 10mm to, yeah, let's get rid of that. There we go, 0.5 mil. Move that by 1.5mm. Click, job done. Look at that from the side. Yeah, that'll make a hole through the white metal substrate. Click on the subtract icon. There we go, there it is. You click on the part you want to keep, there we go, and you click on the thing you want to subtract. Then you hit enter. Okay, that's about right, but I also need that cutout to extend to the edge, so we'll put down a little square solid that we'll then do the same thing with. Look at it from the top, move it up, click on it to select it, click on the move it up till it's in the right place. There we go. Click away, do the subtract thing again, click, click, solid, gone, job done. Put that back, 10mm grid, move, back in by 50, clunk, bang. There we go, there's our LED. Just for the hell of it, because I might need to model the fins for things I'm doing at a later date, I'm going to put some fins on just to remind me that I need to have airflow access to the back of the heatsink. So we're going to draw a line on the side and cut out the fins. So we clicked on polyline, I clicked on the corner, and now I'm going to turn that off and I'm going to click on snapping. I don't know why snapping was off, but now snapping is on. So you click on polyline, there we go, and you click on the face that you want your line to be on. I clicked on the corner, I'm going to click on 1mm, there we go, and then move up, click, move to the right, click 1mm, or type 1 on the keyboard, and then click, and then down and click, move to the right, type 1 on the keyboard and click, and repeat ad nauseum. And these will be the notches that I cut out of the heatsink for the air to flow through. I've realised I've put it down in slightly the wrong place. These are 1mm notches and it's 40mm long, and I don't want to chop the end off the heatsink, so in a moment I'm going to have to move the actual heatsink 0.5 millimetre to the left before I actually cut these notches out. We'll see that in a moment. That's the benefit of doing a commentary after you've actually recorded a lump of video, is you have the benefit of hindsight. I think this is the last notch, at least there's not many more to go. To finish the polyline you just hit enter. There we go. So I've got a solid and I've got a polyline, so next we're going to go to the split solid. Click on the solid first of all, then click on splitting entity, then the line, and then hit enter. And you click away. Actually, yeah, I hit Control Z to undo that. I need to move it by that 0.5 millimetre. There we go. Now we'll do that again. Split solid. Thinking about it. Come on. Yeah. Split solid. Click on the body. Click on the splitting entity. Click on the line itself. Hit enter. There's the bit we're going to delete. Hit the delete key. Click away, click on the solid to select it, click on the move it along until it's in the right position for the next cutout, which is there. Click away or hit enter. Do the split solid again, split solid, click on the body, then click on the splitting entity, then click on the actual line, then hit enter, then delete the bit you don't want, and do it one more time by clicking away and then click on it to select it, then move it on into the right place. There we go. Click enter. Do split solid again. Click on the solid, then splitting entity button, then click on the line itself, then click on the line itself, then hit enter. and delete the bit you don't want. Then we'll move that back to its correct place. There we go. Oh, there we go. Now I don't want to look at the sketch, so we'll turn sketches off for the moment. Hide sketches. So that is our LED mounted on its heatsink, and what you can't see at the moment is that the heatsink is rotated through 90 degrees from the position it should be in. The fins run upwards the way that I've glued them together. So there we go. So there is the completed LED. But they are 3 separate items at the moment, so let's group them together. Select them, go to group, grouping, group, kapow, finished LED. I'll just move it, check it is grouped together correctly. Yep. There's the LED. Now I'll save this session and I'll be able to import that into the next design with the other parts.